think Junior, I thought maybe he did enough in that chase to overcome that, but two of the judges going one more time, obviously they're thinking the same. A lot of how this works up here, that the fans can't really see is the judges always vote independently. They don't know how each other is voting. The only time that they ever have a discussion is if they're asserting a zero or something technical happens on track. So when we see this for the first time, when we see these calls the judges make, we're seeing it for the first time as well, and they are seeing the other judges' votes for the first time as well. So it's going to be a one-more-time battle. Vaughn still got some work to do here as he tries to chip away at that championship points that beside him.
So we're trying to find out what's going on with Darren McNamara. Was it more than a broken axle? I mean, he had a sufficient amount of time. Once hands are on the vehicle, the 5 minutes starts. So it's not necessarily when he calls it. It's more when it's in the pit area and 5 minutes are called. So we are officially finding out. Unfortunately, Darren McNamara is knocked out. That means Michael Essa's in the Final Four. Michael Essa, the GSR Autosports BMW, is in the Final Four. That means Vaughn Gittin Jr., he's shaking his boots as well, and he's potentially jumping up. Like we talked about, coming to this round of competition, 61 points between first and second, but only 20-something points between second and fifth.
Yeah, it's a really close spread between number 2 and number 5 drivers. Those guys collectively are trying to take the advantage away from Daigo's lead, and obviously we're going to find out today who is going to do that. Michael Essa taking the first step forward as the first driver into the Final Four tonight.
All right, here we go. Osmo, JTP, this is it. Our next battle, we're on the other side of the bracket. Osmo, whoa! Hugging the ball. Slapping the wall. As the Falcon Tire Mustang. Wow. Falcon Tire is having a string of bad luck right now.
Let's take a look at this right here. Frederick Osbo initiates. Let's keep an eye on Justin Pollock. He gets a little wavering going on right there, and then he makes contact with the wall. And once you get up in that part of the wall, it is really hard to get off there. There can be an accumulation of tire particulate, and just a bad break right there for Justin Pollock. Pretty hard hit. Frederick Osbo does need to complete the run. He does do that. So right now we're sitting on what looks to be a broken vehicle from Justin Pollock, and a big advantage for Frederick Osbo.
All right, well, we're obviously going to get a little cleanup on aisle 1 once again, and it was brought to my attention by Rec Magazine, our media. I talked about it right before Matt Field and Robin Ishida went out, and I said, we haven't seen many crashes, and literally Field crashed. I mean, I hate to make, laugh at that situation, but it's obviously a coincidence. But we have some more questions here. Again, the Ask Your Submission box from our Formula Drift fans. Is the manufacturer's cup going to stick around considering how many competitors